Hi guys, this is Erica from Gokce Capital. Now before I begin, be sure to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Ice fishing is not exactly known for its wild stories. A sunburn, frustration, and tingly toes are usually the most you have to worry about. But every now and then, someone finds a way to make the sport exciting. We'll show you an ice fishing blooper later. But first, when you go ice fishing, you'll want to stay warm. And in today's video, we have the top things you need to know about ice shanties. Number 1. What is an ice shanty? An ice shanty is a portable shed placed on a frozen lake to provide shelter during ice fishing. It may be as small and cheap as a plastic tarp or as expensive as a small cabin with heat, bunks, electricity, and cooking facilities. Number 2. What are the rules around ice shanties? Many northern communities have developed bodies of law about the operation of ice shanties. Often, they have dates by which an ice shanty must be removed, even if the ice is still able to hold it. This is to prevent accidents and injuries that can occur when ice shanties stay on the ice too late into the season when the ice starts to thaw. Number 3. What should you consider when buying an ice shanty? The size of your ice shanty is perhaps the most important aspect. Shanties are supposed to be small and portable, but the space can quickly become cramped if you don't properly consider the number of people and gear you want to accommodate. So ask yourself, how many friends do I want to regularly fish with? Shape is a critical factor you should consider, especially in the context of transportation. Remember, you'll need to transport your shanty on a 4x4 truck, snowmobile, or four-wheeler, and a rectangular shanty may be easier to haul than an octagonal or circular one. Similar to shape, material is a critical factor. While you may prefer heavy building materials for sturdiness and warmth, these structures can be hard to transport. Thus, you'll want to find a good balance between warmth and ease of transportation. And number 4. What are some ice fishing safety tips? Before you head out, share your fishing plans with family, friends, or neighbors so someone knows where you are. Never go ice fishing alone. Follow the ice thickness guidelines. If it's 2 inches or less, stay off altogether. Purchase a flotation suit. If you fall through the ice, this suit will keep you warm and make it easier to escape. Carry a pair of ice picks or rescue claws as well as a throw rope. Leave the lake before dark. Install proper ventilation in your ice shanty if it is heated. Poorly ventilated shanties can lead to carbon monoxide poisoning. Bring a portable battery charger. Use your auger properly. Be sure to read the owner's manual and keep the blade sharp to prevent injury. Finally, when on the ice, stay hydrated. Hydration is essential in cold weather because your body is working hard to remain warm. But there's one last safety rule we left off our list. Don't forget to disconnect your ice shanty from your snowmobile. If you don't, you or your buddy may be in for a surprise. So pay attention. Ice fishing can be dangerous when you get careless. So what do you think? Do you have any ice fishing stories? Let us know in the comments. Did you like this video? You're going to love our Gokce Land Due Diligence program. We'll make you a land due diligence expert in just 7 days. Check it out at gokcecapital.com/glad. And while you're at our website, don't forget to explore our $1 down listings at gokcecapital.com/listings. Finally, don't hesitate to reach out. You can email, call, or text, and we will respond as soon as possible. So thank you for listening, and more to come.